unboxing of my new Oxy 3 stretched from Lynx. And before I do that, I'll show some of the electronics that I've acquired for it, and spare parts. Now, part of the reason I got this was because I really wanted a small helicopter that I could put my mini V-bar in, and use with my V-bar control, and also something small enough that I could really use for practice and fly during lunchtime, at work or maybe at the local school. So as you can see, I've already acquired some parts for it. I have the Turnigy S306G HV servos. Now these high voltage servos are not too expensive, at around I think 24 piece, but they get pretty good reviews, especially considering people were putting like $70, $80 servos in their Oxy 3, but I really didn't want to spend that type of money on a helicopter this size. But these servos get pretty good reviews. People on the forum seem to not have any real problem with them. And over here you can see the Nanotech battery that I have. Now I have about 3 of these so far. I'll probably get another one. These are the Turnigy Nanotechs 1.3. That's a 4S. And they also seem to get pretty good reviews. And again, not really too expensive. I think they were somewhere around $20 to $30 a piece. I think more about 20. It's a pretty good price. Now here you could see one of the other things I liked about this heli is that it comes with the 285 Zeal blades, carbon fiber, but I'm probably going to crash this probably about 100 times, because I crash about everything I've flown so far. The Zeals are kind of expensive at about $30 a piece, and I really just wanted something for learning. But these are the Zeal. This is the Lynx 275 plastic blades, which are pretty cheap, around $12 or so. And they're not really going to be perfect if you're doing really high head speed 3D, from what I've read. But if you're doing practice stuff and light smooth 3D, they work perfectly fine. Now I also got the Lynx motor. Let's see, this is the EOX 2214 41,100 kV 3S 4S motor. These were getting in, as of now, these were becoming hard to get. I think Heli Direct and A-Main both out of stock, and I had to order from an out-of-country vendor. But it came in pretty soon, pretty fast. I was surprised. Also, you can see here in the red, I have a extra Lynx tail boom that I got with that order from this vendor. And then on the side here, you can see I also have some extra landing gear, because I'm sure I'm going to break those. But the one thing I like about this helicopter is that the parts are not really overly expensive, especially it seems like for what you get. This is the as I was saying, this is the 285 stretched Oxy Heli 3. You wouldn't even know that it's the stretch version. First, I kind of got nervous when I looked at the box, but then you can see here they say Oxy Kit 285. But let's see what we have in here. Okay, I just lifted the lid, and what do we have? Wow. Here's our canopy. Looking very nice. Oh. Oxy shirt. Oh. Yeah, the menu for the Oxy 3 pretty much is on the CD. I'll probably print a copy out. But it's a really good manual. I mean, this is the one thing about this kit. This is like, you know, it almost reminds me of like the kind of like, not that I own one, but it's like a goblin, like an SAB of the micro world, Heli World. I mean, they just do such a good job. The manual, when I looked at it, it is just pretty impressive. Sweet looking camo. Really like that. Just nicely done. Very nicely done. Okay, so here's box number 2. Let's see what we have in here. Here's your warranty card, user manual, and all our different parts. Here's our belt. There's like a ton of different pieces in here. I think I'll leave. Alright, I'll leave some of this in for now. Then let's open and look at the frames. Okay, there we go. There's our wow, look at that. There's those Zeals. 285 Zeals. Wow, look at that swash. I mean, yeah, the Oxy 3 might be a little bit on the expensive side for what it is, but at the same time, I mean, it's just the high quality stuff. I mean, just look at that. Really nice. Let's see here. Grips. Really nice. Got a tail in here. Wow. Look at that. I mean, this package just, these parts just kind of ooze the quality. The tail boom. pretty impressive. Okay, so this is just a quick look at the Oxy 3 manual, just because I was gloating how good it is. Let's see, you know, how detailed everything is. Everything's nicely color coordinated. You know, one of the things I didn't like about some of the micro helicopters, particularly the 180, it's just not really any good information on how to build it. So when you break it, then you're kind of wondering, well, what piece goes where, and there's just one diagram showing you everything. But I would say, you know, having owned an Align and a Gowie, this instruction manual definitely beats all of them. Just look at that. Wow, that's took a long time putting this together. You know, you can see just looking at this is not your typical, you know, small helicopter that you get from Horizon Hobby or something. Here, some of the extra parts that I've acquired. You know, I've decided to start building up a supply of some parts so that when I have my first crash, which I'm sure will not take long, I'll already have the parts in stock. And the nice thing about Lynx is, you know, they give you 2 of each, so you can see 2 feathering shafts in the one pack, and 2 main shafts. So they do a pretty good job of giving you a good amount for your money. Most of these are really not too expensive. I don't remember the exact amount, but I think, like, you know, $8 maybe to $10 for, you know, say the 2 main shafts together. So parts are really not overly expensive. On the forums, it seems like most crashes for people cost somewhere around $30. It's just a general number, but and now I'm kind of glad I already got these parts, because some people are already looking for main shafts seem to be out of stock, especially at the big vendors, you know, like A-Main and Heli Direct. So if you're gonna get this helicopter, you know, I would start building up some supplies just to make sure that, you know, you're not sitting around waiting for a part if you crash. Okay, so this is a quick look of the blades that come with the Oxy 3 stretch kit. Here's those 285 Zeo blades, which are, I gotta say, pretty impressive looking. They come with the kit. Now, interesting too is Lynx gives you 2 pairs of tail blades. They give you the 47mm and the 50mm. The 47mm are, from what I've read, to be used if you're doing really high head speed 3D smack type flying. Whereas if you're doing maybe smooth 3D, stick with the 50 millimeter tail blades. Now, just for comparison, here is the Lynx 275 blades that I'll probably be using for now. I gotta say, those 285 blades are pretty sweet looking. Another thing I'll point out is Common Joe, aka Rich Knapp, aka YouTube channel Flying Therapy. It's some really good videos on building. I don't think it's the stretch version, but it's an Oxy 3. He's got a lot of good videos. I'll include a link in the description section. I think he also has some servos, Common Joe servos, which he's working on selling too. I believe maybe through Lynx. And also the Oxy forum on HeliFreak has a lot of good information. One of the reasons I decided to purchase this kit was just from reading the different reports about users who were, using it for everything from smack to, guys who just really wanted to get more stick time and needed to practice orientation and different maneuvers.